What's up, beautiful people? It's your boy Big Joe for you, former Detroit Lions tight end back in the day, current heartthrob. But I'm here to not talk about that. I'm here to talk to you about the series finale. You got to tune in to the series finale of the Hot Seat podcast, hosted by my main man, Aron, along with his buddies Brian and Eric. I tell you what, these guys together are some great minds, very young, but also very knowledgeable about what they talk about, and they are great about sharing it. They've won like countless awards in Michigan. They're gonna win more awards after they move and branch out from Michigan. The train can't talk over me because I'm Big Goddamn Joe, not a big goddamn train. So make sure you subscribe, you like it, you tell your friends, you share it on Instagram, and you follow this Hot Seat Sports podcast.
Hello all you sports fans, and welcome to the Hot Seat Sports Talk.
Hey, welcome back, Joe.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Hey, we're all here.
Great as always.
How you doing?
Good
Should see my
Great to see you.
reaction.
I've never met you before.
I've never
You're new
met
on
you
this.
either, did you? Honestly.
Yeah, series
Other than that,
finale,
it's a
guys.
reunion.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
We're all here. Well, most of us.
Most.
Two of us can't be here.
Ben and
Oh,
Jacob.
Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, but hey, for the last time, let's get into it. NBA Finals coming up. Joe, let's start with you. Toronto, Golden State.
Logical pick, Golden State. My heart, I want Toronto.
Well, I know you're obviously a little hurt because of there's no LeBron in this picture.
Hey.
For the first time since 2010, but you know that's.
You know, I'm not really an LA guy. When he moved out there, I'm a little, I could care less what he's doing.
Yeah.
This season I was focused on the D-Wade, retirement.
So
Yeah.
you're back on the Heat.
Oh, I've been on the Heat. I've never really switched, but you got a little side room going on always. There's people you like and don't.
Yeah.
Of course. So your logical pick.
Yeah.
Who do you like?
Golden State.
Golden State.
Sadly.
How many?
Oh, jeez. I want to go 6.
6.
I'll give Toronto a little bit of respect. Kawhi maybe locks out KD in the series if he comes back.
Okay.
If he comes back.
All right. Brian.
I mean, I gotta go with Joe. Just the logical pick. You have to go with Golden State. Who knows if Kevin Durant's gonna come back, and who knows if Kawhi can just push the Raptors up into winning a whole NBA Finals. But
We saw what they did in the conference finals.
because they knew how to shut down Giannis. Once they double teamed him, he was basically done.
Well, they
If they're able to shut down Steph Curry and Klay, then I feel like it's gonna be like a 7-game series till the end. But logically, I have to go with Joe. Golden State, they're just so down.
Yeah, absolutely. Even if KD doesn't play, they're still going to win this series, in my opinion.
They
They're going to
proved
win in about. I think they're going to win in 6 or 7.
I can go with 6 as well.
6 or 7. Eric.
I've said this before, that it's like with Golden State, Durant plays, he doesn't. You've still got 2 or 3 other guys you got to worry about every game. You can't just stop one and say, okay, that's it. We're going to have this. If Klay's off, most likely Curry's on. Curry's off, Klay's on. You got to find a way to stop both of them. I don't think Toronto's going to really have that. They're going to have Kawhi. But if Durant plays, you have to put Kawhi on Durant. Nobody's going to be able to stop him. Nobody's got the reach.
And they're going to have Lowry, too. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about that, too.
There's going to be Lowry, but I don't think he's as much of a defensive threat as Kawhi.
Hunter?
All right. So,
Their stylish hat tonight.
yeah. How you guys doing? Thank you, Brian. Okay, so my thing this entire season of this hot seat was never underestimate an underdog. And it's proven to be correct because I've had quite a few underdog picks win. And
Yeah,
don't be
most for
surprised
football
about
games.
it. Well, for
NFL
football games, but I
Not
also
whole NBA Finals.
Hey, but I'm not gonna lie. I had Toronto going far, and I don't like the State Warriors at all. I mean, yeah, respect for them, but we need something new and fresh, new and innovative, like the Dolphins, right? But I have Toronto.
He really just threw the fins.
We have enough of that.
Hey,
Dolphins.
but like, I'm a Heat fan too. I like the Heat, but I have Toronto winning, like sweeping, almost.
Wow.
Are you
Whoa,
serious?
wait. What do you mean sweeping almost?
Like,
You
Like
think
at
it's a full
5?
sweep or 5?
it's 5.
5.
Are you
Yeah.
thinking? Wait, okay. So you're obviously saying Kevin Durant doesn't return.
Even if he returns, if Toronto
Keep that hat on.
if Toronto
Keep that
can
hat
beat
on.
the Bucks, I think Toronto can beat any team.
So you think like a dual All-Star of Giannis and Chris is like compared to like Steph, Clay,
Basically, yeah.
Curry?
But I I think Toronto is gonna win, and if you don't agree with me, you don't agree with me. I mean, I'm just saying.
That's a hot take. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, but
Last-
Aaron, what's your take on this?
Golden State in 6, just like Joe said. You know, that's we've been talking about since the show began. Because, well, Golden State's been in the finals since this show has been going on, and it's
Wow.
4 of the last 5 years.
yeah,
That's sad, isn't it?
yeah.
I don't like that. That
I
makes me
don't
sad.
see that. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
but it's going to be a good series. It's going to be entertaining. I just hope they don't highlight Drake as much. I'm sick of Drake.
Oh, you know they're going to.
I'm sick
will.
of
They're
it.
going to.
I'm sick of it though.
He's getting a massage. Nick Nurse.
Courtside
Getting a
massage?
massage for the whole time.
Yeah.
Courtside massage.
But
Okay.
my opinion, Drake is the version of the Knicks' Spike Lee. That's just an annoying super fan, just like that. It's
Who's
just
worse?
Drake
But why?
Ooh, I don't know. I feel like Spike Lee, with the whole
because he's more
Reggie
relevant.
Miller
That's
thing.
why. Yeah.
That's a good point.
yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah. But Golden State in 5 or 6.
Okay.
That's how I like it.
Okay.
So, and that was the last sports thing we're going to talk about.
Just like that.
Just
Yep.
like that.
So, just an open talk now. This is it.
Oh, time to relax. Ooh.
No, not yet. We're almost done.
Hold on.
So, about the show, this is it, obviously.
All right.
You're clashing a little bit.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Your colors are clashing a little bit.
It matched with my other work shirt.
Hey, leave
you
Brian
change?
alone.
Because I wanted to look nice.
Just because Brian was late by an hour doesn't mean we have to rip on him.
You could talk to my boss if you want to, man. You two will have a good discussion.
Honestly, maybe he'll hire me because I need a job. Anybody offering? Hi.
You
You said it's an open discussion.
So, about the show as
Let's
a
get back
whole,
to the
this
show.
is
Let's get
obviously-
back to the show.
Your favorite moments. It's this is our 87th show that we've done, and it's been unbelievable. So Joe, we're gonna start with you. Your favorite moment, and just for you've been around for one season.
I mean, I'm gonna go pre-show almost, but kind of like I'm gonna go show, but it's not like the show. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go back to like the lunch table where the show was talked about, but we still had the debates and the arguments that we had.
It just wasn't on microphones or
wasn't on
cameras.
Exactly. It was off tape, I guess, if you want to say it like that.
So kind of like how the show got started.
Yeah, I can
Just that
honestly,
one
I can
day.
remember the day that we ended up
Exactly.
talking about that, and you going and talking to Mr. Flanagan, like, just all the pre stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
would have
just
to be my
trying to set
favorite.
everything up and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was that's definitely up there for me.
yeah.
Hunter, your favorite moment.
I think my favorite moment was probably meeting Cameron. That was
Camp Chuck. Oh
yeah, that was
Absolutely.
he was like meeting him in person. He was like really chill and actually like, he was funny, like a funny guy and chill to hang out with. But like basically meeting all like the people that got to come on the show and everything. That was probably the best part about this show, and all the debates and.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Eric, because you've been around since the beginning.
Yeah, around then. It was when you had me in the suit when I was getting ready for a basketball game.
Yeah,
That
your
last
first one.
minute text, like, hey, come to this room and come help me record this. That was fun. I like doing that. But for sure, all-time favorite, you two. That
Yeah.
big argument,
Yep.
that was hilarious. Best
Oh,
thing
yeah,
I've
that had to
ever
be my
sat
number two.
through.
You just sniped me. dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
was
had to
going
go
to
with
say,
a whole
that
new
had
one.
to be the two of us. That had to be our favorite thing, because we both couldn't even like keep that serious. That was just one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
I'm trying to think of other stuff almost.
For my favorite moment, I'll go more in depth with what he said because
Go
that was
for it.
also mine. It was when it was like a radio show before we had cameras.
Yeah.
So like no one could see what we were doing; they could only hear us. You two were just going in about, oh, LeBron's better than Tim Duncan's legacy. Oh, who has more rings? Blah blah blah. Who's a better team? And once like you guys started like going at it, me and Eric just literally got up and left the room. And we were able to
I
do that
wish
because
we
there was no
had
cameras, and we were
everything
just
up for
dying like
I wish we
laughing.
had took them.
We were nervous, just like what's going on there? We can't tell what's going on in there. Hope they're not killing each other. But it was so funny and so awesome. Dude, we came back in, we just started talking like nothing ever happened, and that was just best moments I ever had.
For me, it's everything. It's the little things too. Just writing the show every week, editing it, putting it all together. That was
You did a lot of the work. It was all
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
It was all you.
Every behind the scenes part.
All
yeah,
you.
but it was those are just the little things. Probably just my favorite part of the whole thing is just trying to get people to come in here. Just trying to get everybody to come in here, even the people who said no, or people who got traded, who moved out of the state, just talking to them, just knowing that they were interested, that was awesome, just awesome to do. Eric, your favorite blooper of all time?
When that fell down.
Oh, and this
When it was, that was this year.
before we got
that was
afraid.
like a
Before the
month
frame,
ago.
it was taped up. And then,
before
I don't remember what happened. I don't even think anything hit the table. It just fell and it rolled up.
That was so funny.
But then simultaneously, I forgot who it was, 2 people put their heads down at the exact same time. I remember watching that back. I was like, wow, that actually did look a little bit planned. But it was just so perfectly timed with the conversation cut out, and then it just fell.
Hunter, your favorite blooper? It's a tough one, I know.
It really is. I think, was when Brian, he was like, you fell, didn't you? You fell like when we were recording and it got into the, he just,
so
Actually, my
So,
shoelaces got stuck in the chair, and then when I was walking, I yanked, and then you could see the chair fly off, and then my legs just flopped in the air, and I was just done.
yeah, that was probably my favorite.
that was probably one of my favorite. Yeah, that was definitely one of my favorites too.
That was fun.
And also when Joe came back too, that was funny. Just trying to set up and everything, and Joe wouldn't just calm down. That was probably one of the funniest bloopers too. But yeah, definitely Brian falling on set was probably the best blooper that we had.
Not gonna lie, it was one of my favorite too. It was
Anywhere
funny.
we go, you always fall, like even in and out of school, like anything.
Yeah.
It's just a
You you find a way to fall.
Find a way to fall.
Like at the Christmas party,
Yeah, just always something. Most random parts, you always fall.
Daisy
In fact, we
knocking you
have some of
over.
the bloopers up.
mad.
If we could play them now, that'd be pretty cool.
Man.
But
This is a show like
yeah,
ESPN, not really, done by
those
2 high
bloopers
school
are
sophomores.
definitely-
So let's get the show up and running with...
Hello, all you sports fans of all ages. Welcome to the first installment of AA Sports Talk. He's Arnold.
He's Aron.
And we are just 2 high school sophomores that cover all the latest trends in professional and collegiate sports. Welcome to the next installment of AA Sports Talk. I'm Aron, and Joe is not in today. Filling in for me, or for Joe, is
Jersey, that's what I'm
my friend Eric Higgins, who's on the JV basketball team for Fraser. Great to have you here.
now
And so let's get started. Hello, all you sports fans out there. Welcome to this next installment of AA Sports Talk. He's Arnold.
He's
And we're just 2 sophomores that cover all the latest trends and happenings in collegiate and professional sports. And so let's get started as we have a special guest with us today, Eric Higgins. Welcome back again.
Hello.
So,
Should we move?
okay.
So we're not...
Or my
Oh, that was before the beer.
What's up?
You're such a
How
baby.
cool I thought it was.
1, 2, 3.
Were you listening to Eminem?
I thought I was third. You're second.
Oh, your flannel.
Had to. Hey, had to stop by.
That's a memory too. I used to wear that every single show.
What did we bet on right there? I seen him shake hands. Did
Hey,
we?
the mic's good. Are we ready to go?
Oh, that was just a greeting hands handshake.
We're rolling. All right.
So Brian says, are you kidding me? I go, left out the original member. Can't shout out the original member. All of us act so shocked.
Wait, does it
As
say
he sits
Higgins?
down like,
The
what are you doing back here?
No, remember
He's like, I miss you guys.
Higgins.
Oh.
That's a funny story.
It just goes to show. It just goes to show that
Cameras on all
all
three
the
of you.
bloopers that we had.
Can we-
Fred.
Can we turn the
even
volume
up
up a
there.
little bit?
Just all the Christmas decorations too that we had.
Oh, you
And
can do what you want.
We were moving the couch, but we just got up because we were stuck.
our support
How
helping.
close do I have to move?
Right over.
Yeah.
What happened to 3 cameras, my man?
Oh, and that's Jacob, if you
All the
guys
other
are
cameras in
wondering.
the auditorium.
What am I doing?
Hey, move back.
But it just, hey,
Me?
it just,
No, not move the chair.
Is that Tiffany?
I'm all the way
it
back
just goes,
against the chair.
it just goes to show that we had a ton of bloopers.
Wait. Didn't you have someone else besides us do the show for one take?
How we go like that?
Yeah.
Girls?
For those,
Please tell me this
for
is in the
those who
blooper.
don't know, we tried having an all female.
Oh my
We're
god.
not being
remember that
like
coming up
sexist or
that
anything,
day.
but it just was.
Yeah, it just wasn't.
It was funny. It was hilarious. It was just.
Who was on that panel?
You
Aaron?
just didn't know the teams for football.
Yeah, there it is.
Jackson. I mean, LA Chargers.
I think Washington.
Yeah,
Their
Tiffany,
players are
Sydney,
like she
and
said,
Kayla.
like big, and they just they could like tackle really like.
Yeah, they
get
tried,
it.
but it just didn't work out.
I remember that.
But
I might have to go with Kayla on this one. Go with the home team.
There's so many more memories that we just have.
oh, I know.
Oh, is that you wearing a
Oh, the good old
Raiders
Derek Carr
jersey?
Yeah.
Derek Carr.
Yeah, Derek Carr.
Why are you picking Ben's nose? What are you doing, Charlie?
Oh, Charlie, it's your brother.
Wait, make it suspenseful.
Hi, Charlie.
What are you doing?
I'll wear it.
But
Just say, because Pittsburgh. Just say because it's Pittsburgh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, here, give me the hat. I'm gonna wear
Teach
it.
you one, Brian. But hey,
You have me singing Carly Rae Jepsen?
oh yeah,
I'm so
Carly
sick
Rae
of
Jepsen,
it,
by the
Pittsburgh
way.
is so close to winning.
but
Pretty good
All right,
singer.
Aaron, I got a question for you.
okay. Shoot.
What was your favorite interview, like famous or not famous, like favorite guest person that came in?
Oh
Hunter,
man.
Hunter.
Put you on the spot.
Uh-oh.
My fat.
Here's the thing. I really don't have, I don't have a favorite because each person that came in had their own. It was so unique. Every person that came in was so unique, so different. Darian who came in for the first time. That was so cool. I was so nervous before that first one. I have a feeling that you guys were too. But Tabor was funny before we got going. Brad Galley was fun too when he came in.
He was very cool to talk to.
Just hearing about his career and just picking on everybody behind the scenes, that was cool too. Cam Shook was fun. Cam Shook was funny. The Utica baseball guys.
They were very cool.
Kevin Watley.
Oh, I like those guys.
And Jimmy Latona and Kyle. I still can't pronounce his name. Oglees. Is that right?
Olagus.
Olagus. There you go.
Olagus,
Yeah.
yes.
The only one who could say his name. But each person was so different. They were so much fun to do. Leah Sommerfield before she went overseas.
Yeah, she's overseas now.
Yeah, because she ended up playing an All-Star game this year after she came on the show. And Taylor Jones was fun filling out brackets, even though Hunter picked the 15 seed in that.
I picked Liberty.
The underdog.
But
Hey.
but if I had to choose,
Did I not have an underdog go far though?
No.
Wait,
doesn't
no.
matter.
No. What was the name? It was the Bulldogs.
don't even
they
know
had
the
the
name, you
dog.
don't even
They
care.
had the
Talking about
dog.
Walford?
But if I had to
Walford.
choose,
They went a little. They
Like
shot.
one game.
I had them.
But they.
Didn't they
No,
lose?
they got 2
No, they
games.
got 2 games.
Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah.
2 games.
First off.
That's on me.
First off, know your facts. Second off, shush.
Oof.
And third off, you were late.
but if I had to choose, but back on topic, which is something that we've always got off track.
We did
throughout the
a
year.
lot.
Throughout our
Mostly
3
because
years.
of that guy with the
Yeah.
weird hat.
Hey.
Yeah, but if I had to choose a specific person, it's tough. I just can't.
Yeah, you're right.
You really
I
can't.
really can't.
Put you on the spot.
It's just.
Unanswerable question.
I mean, even Mark Hackle was fun too, especially when the first time he said Duke was his favorite team. I thought
That's why
Brian was
we
about to
became
lose
best
it.
friends.
Yeah,
But what happened?
But
Duke
yeah.
is
I
his team.
just
Yeah,
I
but
can't
then
choose
Duke
one.
lose.
Brian, who is your favorite? If you can choose one.
I mean,
tough.
I would have to say Mark Hackle.
Hackle both times, yeah.
Both
That-
times.
Eric.
Either him or Darren Harris.
Oh, man.
Yeah, don't forget Paul Davis too.
Yeah, I know. For me, I'd say it was more Jimmy and Kyle.
Jimmy and Kyle at the end.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I
Yeah.
like
Our last ones.
Those guys
First
are
ever duo, last ever people
Yeah.
interviewed.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much why. It was like, it's kind of cool when you get 2 guys from the same team, same organization, everything.
Right.
So it's
Pitcher,
like you
catcher.
can get stories from different points of view. It could be the same thing, but it's seen totally different ways. So
Yeah.
I just think that's cool.
Absolutely. I know you're probably gonna say Cam, right?
It was either Cam or Darian because before we even started, like Cam was talking to me. I think it was Eric and Brian, right? You two, because you.
Yeah.
I think you were doing something beforehand. He was just telling a story. He was like his Florida story. That was something else. That was funny. That was really funny. You missed out. That was hilarious. But like he was just like a chill guy. And then Darian, it was cool to meet him too because like he had to go to the Big Ten and do like audio for that. He was doing something for the March
broadcast.
Madness. Yeah.
Indy, yeah.
It's cool because like they took their time to come see us, even though they have to go do something then the next day and go to Indiana. Like
It was
made like a little pit stop. Like that just shows, even though for like a small like talk show, they came and supported us. Like,
Well said.
Yeah,
That was
and
well said.
honestly.
I'll add to his point. I was listening to what Brad Galley said in his interview, and he said, you know, I woke up because Dwayne Wade was in town that day. Oh yeah. And he asked his wife, he's like, you know, the Frazier kids or Dwayne Wade? And she's like, you know the answer. And he chose us. And I cannot believe he chose us over a 3-time NBA
On his
champion.
birthday.
Yeah, on his birthday, and he was in Detroit, yeah, and everything. He chose us, yeah.
It just shows.
It just shows, yeah, like you said.
It shows that all
It's
like
something, right?
people think that like celebrities, they're all like, they don't care about people like us, but they do. They're really kind and nice and generous, and it's just sweet what people do to us, for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, and Joe, I want to ask you, what is the one thing you're going to miss about doing this show?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I planned on starting a podcast later, kind of in the future. Not sports related, but maybe later, something like that. But I was just the beginning, you know. It's something fun that me and you started, just basically to kind of like get like a free, almost like a class period, and I don't know, just became something really cool that I don't know. I listen to podcasts every day now, you know. It just turned into something that's everyday part of my life.
Just think that we had an argument at lunch, and then
Yeah.
2 years, then just not even 2 years, a year later, we would have, you know, so many different people, so many interviews that we had,
Dude,
just from a lunch. You know,
Dude,
just
you
from a
took the
lunch
ball
argument.
and ran with it, man. Honestly, I couldn't, just even at the beginning, I never even imagined having guests on the show, you know what I mean? But then when I left and I seen how much you were flourishing doing it, I couldn't be prouder, man. I think you took it and ran the ball with it.
Well, I couldn't do it without, you know, these guys up here too. I mean, I couldn't do it.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
Very
It may
much.
have took me 2 years to get on the show, but I did it.
Yeah.
I did it. I did it, Mom. Look at me now.
Your thing you're gonna miss most.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, just like, oh, dude. Oof. Well, I'm gonna miss everything about this show, but like our little arguments in seminar, that was funny. That was funny. He would always argue about the Dolphins with me, and you know, I get heated. I'm gonna miss my senior friends. Like, these 3 right here, they're like, I brothers to me basically, especially like all 3 of you guys, and you, Joe.
Me and you were talked a little more in middle school.
Yeah, we
A little bit.
talked a lot in middle school. Like, but I'm just gonna miss like opportunities into meeting people. Like, I'm not saying that I'm never gonna meet famous people or talk to them, because like we got like bright futures ahead of us. Like all how many is there? 5. Fraser math. But we're
Yeah, shout out.
yeah, shout out to Fraser.
yeah,
But I'm gonna miss missing seminar to come do this. Like, it was just something I liked doing, especially when there was like a guest, and like especially when you first asked me, you're like, Hunter, can you come and help me with the hot seat? I'm like, are you kidding me? I would love to, because like no one has ever asked me to do anything. Like, it was something like that I could say that, hey, look, Grandpa or my papa, look what I was in. He's like, it's 45 minutes. I'm not gonna watch it all, but congratulations. Like, it's just like the small things. I love like the small things. Like, I'm just gonna miss you guys.
Yeah.
I really am.
I know.
Eric.
So kind of what you were touching on a little bit, but for me it's mostly going to be like, this is it. This is our last time up here
This is the last time
in
doing
this school. We're not really going to be doing something like this again. We don't have much like
Time.
yeah.
Because
We're
every
all
single
kinda
one of
going
us up
separate
here
ways.
are doing something different in
But-
3 months' time.
What you were talking about, I've been trying to get them to do it.
Really?
They have not said anything. Brian said he'd do it. He said that he'd try.
Hey, that's all you can
We
do,
need to
but I
keep
mean,
this
hey,
going.
it's something cool,
honestly.
yeah.
There's so many different outlets, social media wise. You can just join a
FaceTime.
group call. I would not say FaceTime.
Skype.
But
I would still not say Skype.
Boo boo. It's like a just go.
But there's just got to be a way that you guys can keep this going. Like, I can't guarantee that we're all going to be able to do it at the same time, but we just got to kind of make time for this and keep
Well,
it
my
going.
thing is here too. It's
like Family Guy.
87 shows. You write it, you edit, you know, you do it every week. Sometimes, most of the time. Sometimes I wasn't there.
No, I mean,
A couple times I wasn't there.
It's like, it just
That one
couldn't
time
happen. We
Yeah,
wouldn't
there was-
be able
yeah.
to be there,
But
we still made up for it.
you know, after a long period, 3 years is a long time. It's kind of like a TV show too. You know, you look at the long TV shows that have run too, and you get burned out over time.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
And you know, I've been getting burned out over time, and you know, I was just ending it. There's no better way to end it. You know, I'm just happy that it's, you know, ending like this.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Bang.
Yeah, Brian, your thing you're gonna miss.
Well, before I say my favorite thing I'm gonna miss, when you were saying that, I forgot. There was one time, way in the archives, one time where we had to do the show when you weren't there.
Twice.
Oh,
yeah.
twice?
Yeah.
There was
It
two of
felt
them.
weird. Very
Yep.
weird.
Did it?
I just want to say it out. It's probably way in the archives, but yeah, without you, it was very weird. But my favorite, what am I gonna miss? I don't know. It's really tough. Honestly, just doing all this with you guys. Just there's one thing where it kept us, no matter if we were like, for some reason, in bad moods or whatever.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
high school kids, drama, whatever, all the time.
Stress.
One time a week, it always just kept us here, just talking about stuff we love, sports and just sports news and just having laughs and just roasting each other or whatever it is. Just once a week, we were able to come back here and just be ourselves.
No, I think once a week it was just me and Joe trying to go at each other for the beginning.
Well, really
That was
the
the
main
You
thing.
guys just threw a small platform for me and you to argue with,
Like
for
two
a reason
bulls.
at least.
Yeah, because
But it's like on a sports team. You leave it on the court, left it in the seat.
Hey, every week at the beginning I look forward just to argue with him every week. But then second and third year of it, I look forward just to try and get as many people as I can to come in.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the goal too. It was just a lot of fun. You know, I'm definitely gonna miss it. You know, there's no doubt about it. I'm gonna miss this show. This was my life for 3 years. But that poster is probably gonna go with me to college. I don't know. It might.
I'll drive to Central.
Yeah,
I think it should.
I think
I
it
agree.
should. Yeah.
We'll
All
make
in
a
favor?
hand in.
I was going to say
Oh,
hand up.
oh,
We
yeah.
love
yeah.
Joe.
I don't know if my vote counts, but you know, I'll throw it in. Why not?
All right. It's
But
yours.
one thing I wanted to say to you before we went, everything I said about LeBron kind of came true.
Oof.
What'd you say?
There we go.
I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too old. I don't remember everything.
LeBron's still a GOAT.
First, you said he wouldn't leave. He did that.
Did I say? I said he wouldn't.
Yeah.
He went out with
That sounds like something I'd say.
Yeah. You said he would never leave. You know, he probably won't win a title. He wouldn't win a title that year. He didn't.
No, not that. Yeah, but I mean, he did win one though. You think he's gonna win one in LA?
No.
Really?
That was a quick no.
Can I time out real quick?
No. Not with the team they have.
Hey, listen here,
Hate to
Bucko.
break it to you.
There we go.
Listen here, Bucko. Didn't you say the Dolphins were going to get schmealed by the Patriots at home? But guess what? They didn't. 7 seconds left.
Look at their
Best
starting
play.
quarterback now. They have freaking Josh Rosen.
And
They're going nowhere, man.
they said it's going to be probably the new Brett Favre. I'm just saying.
How did
That's
he do
Baker.
last season?
Excuse you. That's Baker for the Browns.
Yeah, but
Actually,
Baker's
no,
good.
they
Josh Rosen
compared
was
Josh
bad.
Rosen to Brett Favre because he didn't do good his first year on his team. Like, didn't.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then
I
he goes
do,
from.
but I don't
He goes
listen.
Cardinals, which, worst team. I feel bad for Murray.
I don't, to be honest.
He's an number one
I feel
pick.
bad for the whole Dolphins organization.
Hey. All right.
Yeah. I just feel bad for the city of Miami. Now they don't have Dwayne Wade anymore. They have like
I
nothing
know,
there.
that was the only thing they had going for him, honestly.
Yeah, they don't.
We're all attacking Hunter now.
Man, I think
I'm
we're
just
all having a
saying.
Moment. Now we're just talking about sports.
Yeah.
That's the show.
It's
That's
called-
the show, man.
yeah.
We can never get out of it.
But can we just talk real quick?
so-
You're a Jags fan
My sister lives in Jacksonville.
and a Steelers fan. How does that go for you?
They still like the Steelers.
Yeah. How do you feel about the
How
Steelers?
does that work?
Well,
Does
they're
that just,
still
like-
pretty good. James Conner's good. Juju Smith's good.
No, I mean like for like.
Oh, what they went through was horrible.
I'm talking about you and your family.
What do you mean, me and my family? What are you talking about?
Jags, Steelers. How
Yeah.
do they feel about it?
They still
Yeah,
like
that
them.
doesn't really.
They both like them. I don't know
Didn't
what
the
you want
Jags they were too hyped and they just went down the wrong path this year?
to say. That's Miami every year.
Hey, listen,
Except without the hype, though.
2016,
Got them.
we went to the playoffs. 2016, let that be known.
But what happened in those playoffs?
All right, we had our third backup
All right, wrap it up.
quarterback.
All right, wrap
Yeah,
it up,
you need to
too.
wrap it up, buddy, because I'm
Wrap
getting
it up,
tired of
you
hearing
two.
this.
You know what? I'm done. Finn's up. They're going to the Super Bowl in the next 10 years. I'm making myself known. And this will be
That's
in
a
the
far
archives.
stretch, 10 years.
But 10 years. The Lions have never made the playoff or the Super Bowl.
I'm not a
So,
Lions fan.
All right, slow it down, Dolphins. Slow it down, slow it down.
hey, the Lions, I think they're going to do good.
Hey.
I just want to talk about sports, okay? I'm sorry.
Real quick before we go, we have a small audience here. tonight.
Open questions.
Here we go.
Just any questions out there about the
Any
show?
questions?
It could be for
Let it
any of the
rain.
5 of us up here or any individual.
You guys can ask
Right.
questions to way back.
What's the biggest name that you didn't get on the show that almost came up?
Well,
Sam Martin, right?
yeah, I have to probably say Sam Martin.
That's a shot at you, buddy.
Yeah, because we just ran out of time every single week for him.
Yeah, you missed out.
Another name, I was just trying to think of all the different people.
Maybe we get like a few more, almost a few more Lions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We were close to a couple Lions.
Yeah, well, let's get Golden.
I remember talking to Golden Tate about it before he got traded. Well,
No,
obviously.
we almost
probably
did
the
get
biggest one
Golden.
Yeah, because he said he
Yeah.
was interested in doing it too.
But then he moved to
Stafford, I
Philly.
knew he was interested in as well. But
Oh, I
stuff
feel
like that.
bad.
That would've
Yeah,
been
sweet.
That would have been.
other than that, but Sam Martin probably just the biggest, probably biggest
Matt Prater
disappointment.
wasn't Matt Prater supposed to get him on the show?
Yeah, him and
Yeah,
along
but-
with the rest of his team.
He just said that. He said,
yeah.
Matt Prater, we're in a fight.
Oh, jeez. That's.
Yeah.
He's 5 foot, what, 10? 5 foot
Yeah.
9?
So you're saying on a lot of YouTube that you can take Sam Martin?
I'm not saying Sam Martin. I'm saying Matt Prater.
Oh,
So
for sure,
you're
for
still
sure.
saying that you
But-
can take Matt Prater?
Oh, man.
He kicks.
But-
Can't
He'll kick
throw. Okay, if
Any
you're kicking
others?
a fight, that's just you're not.
Any more questions?
Any more
yes,
questions?
the lady in the front.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Gemmel.
Why can you not find time to Skype the show since you have had so much fun doing it?
Okay, everyone settle down.
Hey, you gotta leave me
What
with
is
this
the
too.
burned out question?
Okay.
Too good for us?
I've got
Too
at
good
least
for us,
20
huh?
different ideas in my head of how we can do this.
We will.
Well, you
buy
probably
you
might
a
have the
camera.
ideas, but I'm just saying, all of us are going to different colleges.
Okay.
I will
All of
buy
us
you
are
a
all-
webcam.
All of us are doing different things. You know, college. You know, you're going to Michigan State. You're going to Northwood. You're going to Oakland.
I'm down
Not
the
that
street
far.
from
Hey,
it.
what about him? He's
don't
going
know.
to college too.
Macomb, it's nothing special. You
Hey,
don't have
but
to announce
you're
me
still
that
going
bad.
to college. You
You're
can always
sticking
transfer.
around
You
here,
can
and I'm
do
going
great
to
things.
Central. We're all going different spots.
I'm down the street from you.
I
Again.
am living home. I'm going to be
Again,
where
college,
I'm at. I'm
we're
not
all
going
going
to
to
say
be
where I'm
studying
at.
different things too. We're all going to be, studying for different classes. It's going to take up a lot of our time. It's just something that,
We should get the lady in the front up
and also,
here.
I want it to end too. This is a high school thing.
Come on.
This is something we started in high school. I want it to end in high school, and
Hot Seat
that's
Part
how I
2
wanna
in
do it.
college edition. Let's get crunk.
But that's my
gaming channel?
take on it.
Wait. Who said that we can't do it? Hot Seat
Are you talking about like
2.0?
our own show without him?
Hey.
You know how awkward that would be?
Hey, I mean,
Don't
if he
the
doesn't
lead
want to
writers?
join, if he doesn't want to do it, what's stopping us from doing it?
Oh my gosh.
That'll get him back.
That's
That
treason.
would get him
That's
back.
treason,
Right.
kicking off the lead writer like that.
Hey, he doesn't want to do it.
No,
We'll
he's
just.
kicking himself off.
He's kicking
leaving
himself
us.
off.
He's
Sure, are
breaking
you
off into
retiring?
that
You
solo.
throwing-
Yeah, are you retiring? Are
hanging
you
up the
throwing in the
boots?
Tiring,
towel?
yeah.
All right.
Wow. Heard
Hello,
it
all
here
you
first.
sports fans out there.
We will hold interviews right after the show.
Yeah, we will.
Any others?
Any other questions? Charlie, yes.
Well,
What?
Favorite sport?
Favorite sport?
Go.
Football.
I know, he tried to
Football.
get both ends to go.
Go.
Basketball.
Go.
probably basketball.
It's on my shirt every week. It's
Yeah.
definitely basketball.
I'm more of a bowling fan. No, I do like
Oh,
bowling.
man.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I grew up playing bowling. Like
Never
I wish we
talked about
had a
bowling
league.
once.
I wish we had a bowling league here because like I'm pretty.
We respect it, but we're keeping top five right now.
But top notch football all the way. Obviously, got to rep. Not from Miami, but I also love the Lions.
Any others?
Any other questions? Patrick.
College or pro?
Ooh.
College.
No.
It would have to depend on the sport, I think.
Pro basketball.
What do you say, college?
Probably pro football too.
Wait,
For the
I would
fantasy
say-
for the fantasy aspect of it.
I would say pro football, college basketball.
ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
I'm
say the
sticking
same.
with the same thing.
I'm saying the same thing. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Pro basketball just for the dunk contest.
Wow.
Understandable.
Okay then.
Any other questions?
Not the 2 years ago though. That was bad. That was bad.
Thanks for all the fantasy, though.
Oh, you're welcome.
I don't know if that was
Hey,
a shot or
Gemmel,
actual.
Gemmel,
I don't know if that was a shot
Gemmel.
at us or
Didn't you lose in our fantasy league? I'm just saying. My fantasy league.
Oh wait.
By my brother?
Wait. The Aaron Rodgers scenario.
Wait.
that was tough.
Is that who you played for 40 points?
yeah, I benched Aaron Rodgers who
Oh,
had 40
yeah.
points, and I started Jared Goff who had 1.
It's okay.
I remember
It's
that.
okay. I played
We could have
Tom
talked to you
Brady.
for like 3 days after
I
that. It
played
was that
Tom
bad.
Brady over
Yeah,
Drew
that was
Brees,
hard.
and Drew Brees got 40 points, and Tom Brady only got, I don't know. What was the lowest Tom Brady got? Because that was the time I placed him. Yeah.
Thereabouts. But
I got 10, and then Drew Brees got 40.
Oh man, that was wild. Fantasy really.
Fantasy
destroyed my
sucked
life.
this year for me.
yeah,
I wanted one league. That
it sucked for me too.
My little brother, shout out to him. He beat you. He beat Brian. Were you in my league?
He didn't beat me.
That kid was way into fantasy
My
football.
little brother,
Way into
Jakob,
fantasy football.
he knows how to play fantasy football. He was
Way into
he was way like
He's actually
he would call
trades
me.
like
He's
10
like,
minutes.
"Did you set your lineup?" Like I forgot all about
Way,
that.
no, he's way into it.
He's like, "Did you
He's
set
way
your
into it.
lineup? Because it's saying that I'm gonna beat you by like 60 points." I'm like,
He's like,
yeah.
I know I'm gonna beat you, but I still want to beat you the right way.
He's like, I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, I'm sorry for you.
Exactly.
Like he would like destroy us. His
was
team was
way
like,
into it.
He had a really good team.
he had a really solid team. Just shout out
beat
to
him,
him.
though.
You did beat him, but I beat you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I beat him.
Any
Oh, we
last
got another
questions?
one.
You think of the Lions quarterback?
Oof.
I know what you think. You think he should go.
Stafford.
He was gonna go to the Dolphins.
This is the year. This has to be the year that he has to prove himself.
I agree.
If he doesn't prove himself, I really think the team's going to move on from him.
After the season, if he doesn't,
Yeah.
like, what kind of record? Or do you think playoffs?
It-
Playoffs or a record?
I think
It's
if he wins a
playoffs.
playoff game, he's
You think
safe.
so?
It's playoffs
And
or bust.
just- that's
has
pathetic.
to
Against
be.
the Vikings and the Bears?
It has to be.
That's pathetic. But if he wins a playoff game, I think they're going to keep him until he retires.
I'm gonna say this.
Till he retires.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's how it works around.
He's been here, what, 10 years now?
Yep.
10-year vet?
but the thing is, he needs to man up and not throw short passes. He needs to go longer.
He needs wide receivers now.
He's got
Like,
he's got
I
good
hate
ones.
when he does. I mean,
now
he's
he's
pretty
getting
good, but he's not
He just
Patrick
look like
Mahomes good in
bad.
sidearms and no looks. Because, that's what Patrick Mahomes does, and Matthew Stafford's been doing that, sidearms, basically, in short passes, and he needs to step his game up, because if not, he's done. I'm going to say that right now.
With
And
that, you need
How old
guys who
Stafford?
can run the routes.
You know how old he is, Aaron?
he's,
Late 20s, early 30s, I would say.
Stafford?
Yeah.
He's in his early 30s.
yeah.
So if you're that far in and you ain't even gotten like multiple playoff wins, I mean, it's playoff win or scrap at this point. If they don't win
Yeah.
at least one playoff game, they're
They have
either
to win the
scrapping him,
division.
maybe the entirety of the team. That's not good,
Hopefully,
you know?
Yeah.
hopefully.
This is what I
especially
gotta
with
say
the
about Matt
upcoming
Stafford.
QB draft.
I just think that he had a bad year this year. New coaching staff, just everything it's kind of different for him.
Rough situation.
Rough season with the players. They did a lot of free agency.
Yep.
I think they definitely know like what their offensive scheme looks like now.
Yep.
And I feel like Matt Stafford is going to do way better this year than last year. I don't know if he'll make the playoffs. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I don't know about that, especially with the NFC North. They're very good.
Yeah.
But even if he does a subpar season this year, I think they'll still keep him.
Yeah.
But definitely, like, in 2 or 3 years, if something's not working out, I can definitely see them just kicking him out.
Yeah.
But for now, I think they're going to ride with him, and I think we'll be okay. Hopefully.
I do hope that, and for everything that's going on with him, I hope that doesn't, affect his gameplay. But
Last questions?
Any other questions?
Good.
Lady in the front.
Last one. You guys tell us what you guys really studied in college, so what you guys are up to.
Aaron,
start
you
with you.
first.
They don't trust us.
Joe, we'll start with
They
you.
do not trust us.
I'm not really sure, man, to be honest. I was
Undecided?
either like a dental hygienist or something around those lines.
Okay. All right, so my plans, yes, go to Oakland. And I think I want to major, I believe it's, major in forensics and minor in criminal justice, or switch it. major in criminal justice and minor in forensics, but I want to do something with that kind of field.
I am going to Northwood University. I'm going to go into entertainment and sports marketing, hospitality management, and possibly look into owning my own business.
How about there's one more thing that you might be doing in college?
Oh.
There's a chance that I'm going to be playing basketball.
Definitely worth the clap.
Easily.
For you.
There's a lot that I got to look into for that. Fill out some papers, talk to a couple advisors.
Future Piston.
There is a chance.
So you're saying we're looking tourney bound?
Division 2?
Are we looking for a good fantasy player?
It's either 2 or 3.
Okay.
I'd pick you even if you're 199 on fantasy. I got you. I'd pick you.
Wait, 199?
No, 999. I'd pick him for fantasy.
Brian?
I will be studying electrical engineering at Michigan State.
Nice.
And I'll be studying pre-physical therapy at Central Michigan University.
Preach.
Very nice.
Any other last
questions?
before we sign off?
Yeah. Any questions?
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Kodak moment?
All right. But
There it is.
Oh, wait.
All right, we're going to look.
wow. 3 years. And it's gone.
Are we all wearing blue? Oh.
No.
We were all doing this together, and then
Wow.
I could take this
It
off.
only
man.
counts if you
I
don't
can't
proceed.
thank you guys
got gray on
enough
under this.
for
Am I allowed to say that on there?
the ride, the ride that it's been.
80. Would this be 88 shows?
It's been, yeah, this will be 88.
88 shows.
I thank you guys so much for everything. Each of you brought a different set of skills to the table. You always, the way you would talk and pronounce, you see the way you pronounce words and stuff like that. An educated dialogue. That's you, Eric.
Oh, my big fancy words.
Yeah, your big fancy words.
Yeah. He was
You always knew your stats about every sport, even if it wasn't in season, which was pretty good.
Yeah.
You always knew everything about your Dolphins and every other sport that was going on. You always knew everything about LeBron, which is a given. But for basketball, you always knew everything that was going on too, which was awesome. Ben brought his
Baseball?
comedic.
He was very charismatic.
We'll go with baseball.
No, we'll go with his comic
Charismatic, too.
relief.
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's
always
easy.
Wait, what happened? What did you say?
No, what Ben brought. Yeah, his comic relief at points.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny.
That was
And Jacob, he was so serious too.
He really was.
He was serious, and then
surprisingly him.
Yeah, and he was funny too.
Yeah.
And that was fun too. And all of our guests, Cam was, like we said, Cam was funny. Everyone was funny when they came on in their own life. So.
And then you just knew everything else.
Yeah, props to
You
you,
knew everything
Aaron.
that we didn't know, and then everything else.
Like, props to you for everything, for editing, for getting these people on here. Like, if it wasn't for you,
Everything behind the scenes.
yeah, everything behind the scenes. This is the guy that did everything. Everything.
Keys for us all the time.
Yeah,
Glue that hole to the
everything.
mold.
Told me not
Never
to.
once asked us to do something that.
Yeah, never said anything
Other than
bad.
it was on the show, it was all you.
He just said, if we do something that's not on script or if we mess up, he was just edit it out. And we normally did this all good in one take. We're pretty normally. Well, besides sometimes having the bell go off and
That's like the poster for us.
Didn't somebody walk in the door on accident?
I think someone tried to open it.
Someone tried to open the door and we're just like looking at it.
But no, it's been awesome.
Yeah.
It was just even making like those logos and stuff like that was fun too. And even our first, I remember when we came up with the name too.
Yeah.
In our health class.
I do.
Because it was AA, Aron and Arnold.
Yeah.
Aron and Arnold Sports. And then I don't know how we came up with the name.
Hot seat.
Yeah.
Maybe because you guys were heated about the article.
No, I think we were just talking about putting topics and putting how they always say coaches and stuff are on hot seats and stuff like that. We're like, oh, just take our topics and put it on there. Yeah, and that's how we came up with the name, and it just stuck. We didn't like anything else that we came up with, so.
I thought it was fitting.
Yeah, that was, hey, you came up with the name too. That was pretty cool.
Technically.
Technically you did, yeah.
Cooperation, but even still.
Yeah, I owe you that
Oh
one.
yeah, you own it now because he's done. He retired. You're the president
Falls
now.
to me now.
Yeah.
Say
the heavy
to
burden
the hot
falls on
seat.
you.
It's called the cold seat.
But
Oh shoot, you give me another massage and I might just sell it to you for free. Not literally, I'm just playing.
yeah, that's it.
You relate.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah.
Again,
Now we're
talk to
late.
my
Pre-recording.
boss.
I will talk to your boss. I will talk to Michael Federico. Shout out to Michael Federico
Talk to
too.
my boss.
Just drive fast.
Talk to the
Yeah, drive too
customers.
fast. Drive faster.
But Brian,
I mean,
hey, so are you
we are out of time.
Yeah.
Are we out of time?
Because we guys are out of time. We can't talk about
We're out
this
of
now.
time. We're out of time.
But
So, end us off.
apologies, Sam Art backstage. We ran out of time.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah,
bye.
we're out of time.
Our hot seat, not yours.
Yeah.
But I
You had your chance.
can't say we'll be back next week because we won't be.
This isn't a
You
good.
can find all of our shows either on FHS The Flash, our channel for the first 2 years, and our channel. Just to watch all of our shows up the years.
You don't plug the SoundCloud anymore? My bad for interrupting.
That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was at the way beginning. But it's been an honor. It's been everything. It's been the last 3 years of my life. This was awesome, you guys. Thank you so much for everything. This was awesome. But all of you guys have a good summer as well. Have a good summer.
Might have a good life. I mean,
Yeah.
But
Yeah, like this is.
I don't want to go that deep, but you know, for
This
now.
isn't a goodbye. This is just we'll see you soon. This isn't.
but
See you later.
But hey,